So it's a few days after Father's Day. I haven't seen my dad in a little bit, and it's also my stepmom's birthday. So my wife and I came down to visit him, and we thought we'd take him out for the day. We'll go down to Niagara. But here's the deal. My dad's never driven the Tesla before, so I thought it would be kind of a fun video to do to get his impressions of driving the car, as well as experiencing autopilot for the first time, and maybe we'll get some supercharging in. So let's see what his reaction is on driving the Tesla. I hope you like it. Yep, you get to drive today. You get to have the keys. All right, hop in. He can't figure it out. All right. Oh, he did. All right, here we go. Ryan figured out how to get into the car. So we'll put the keys in the cup holder area. That's all you need. Adjust your seat. The controls are on the side just like any other car. Okay, you see this little, there's a little nubbin right here. See that? So that adjusts your steering wheel. It's like a joystick. Pull it towards you. Or up and down, whatever you like to adjust your steering wheel. There you go. And then you got your seat controls on the side. Whatever height you like.
Yep.
Okay, no, hold on, I'll show you one more thing. Put your hand right here on the left-hand side. Now, feel this stalk right here?
Yeah.
Okay, that is your cruise control autopilot stalk. I'll show you how to use that, but get used to where it is, because there's no buttons on here to control like your car does for cruise control. Like there's two detents, like push it, feel it. See how there's two detents?
Yeah.
So before you hit the first detent, that's 1 kilometer an hour faster. If you push all the way up, it's 5. Same thing for down. 1 down, 5 down. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right. Okay, let's close your door.
100 days. Yeah.
So what you're going to do here is you're going to press this button here in a second, and you're going to say nice and clear, navigate to Niagara on the Lake.
Yeah, we see on day 2 of this thing. I had a
Navigate
prescription for
to Niagara on the Lake.
Took it for 5 days.
It's drawing us a map where we need to go and where we're going to have to charge. Now we're going to get here at the bottom with a 20% state of charge, so we're going to end up stopping in Grimsby to top up the battery before we get home. All right, so to put this thing into drive, you're going to put your foot on the brake like any other car, and then this is your drive stalk. So all the way up is reverse, all the way down is drive. Push it all the way up. There you go. And then you've got your backup camera here, which helps. And your mirrors tilt a little bit so you can go backwards. You're clear on this side. All the way down until she goes into drive, and off you go. Turn on the air conditioner. All right, we're on our way. And then once we get on the highway, I'll show you how to use cruise control and eventually autopilot, auto steer, and all that fun stuff. So you notice in your instrument cluster you have 2 icons at the top beside your speed. So on the left is whatever your cruise control, whatever you set at. So if you pull back on that stalk that I showed you, that will set the cruise control at whatever speed you're at. The icon on the right shows you that you have auto steer available for you. So auto steer is the second part of autopilot, where it maintains your car in the lane. Look at this, idiots. Anyways, so it'll actually maintain you in the lane, so that you only have to hold your hand on the steering wheel a little bit so that you know you're still there. The car will do the rest. Pull back on it. There you go. So now you're 114. See how it's blue?
Yeah.
Okay, so that shows you your current speed. If you want to increase it or decrease it, you move the stalk up or down. Yep, getting into this lane. Now don't forget, this has a radar, Dad, so it will follow this car. It will maintain a safe distance. I think we have it set to 3 car lengths, whatever. So don't be surprised if the car slows down and speeds up all by itself. That's normal. It's not a fixed cruise control speed like yours might have. What do you think so far? Smooth?
Yeah. Just a lot of gadgets, that's all.
Yeah, well, you know, it is a little bit of situational awareness and overload because there's just so much. You're not used to it, but just like anything else, you just get used to where everything's are. You get in a German car and you won't know where the buttons are either, so.
No, that's true.
All right, if you feel like using auto steer, you're going to pull back on that stalk twice, tap, tap, and then you're going to hear it chime, and you're going to get a blue icon in your instrument display, and you'll feel that your steering wheel will go stiff. Autopilot, the small stalk on the bottom, pull back on it twice, tap, tap, There you go. So you get a blue icon in there. You'll feel your steering wheel goes a little bit stiff. Just relax your hands on the steering wheel. The car will do most of the work. And you'll see that it actually steers better than a person. It does a remarkable job of keeping you right in the middle of that lane. You know, you'll notice here in your instrument cluster you get 2 blue lines, right? It's because it sees both the lines on the road, and it'll keep you centered in the road. Now, later on, we'll try what's called Navigate on Autopilot, which is the car will actually switch lanes for you automatically and actually overtake other cars and eventually take the exits for you as well. Back up slowly. You're going to see a heat map at the bottom. Once it gets to 50, 60 centimeters, then you can stop. Keep going. You'll hear it blink. Keep going. There you go. Okay, that's good enough. Press the silver button on the end to put it into park. Okay, and then we're going to go and plug in. Okay, so you're just going to pull out that cable, lift it out. Okay, so you just bring it right about in this vicinity right here. There's a push the little silver thing. There you go. And then, yep, it's sliding it. Push it in all the way till it clicks. It's okay. So now it's going to start charging. We can go sit in the car. And then we'll watch it charge. Now I have my limit to set to 90%. Now we don't have a destination plugged in right now. Normally what would happen is that the charger would charge up to the point where we would end up with maybe a 20% buffer, because the navigation system or the charging system is designed to minimize the amount of time that you spend charging, so you can get to your destination faster, not go to 100%. You don't go to 100% typically on a trip like this. So our next stop is, I don't know what it's going to be. So anyways, we'll probably bring it up to about 80%. That'll give us lots of buffer.